Hey guys, it's J7D, and today I'm here on Talk to Me J7D with Mr. PDM Purp.
What it is, man, you already know what it is. A Don gonna shine for avocado world, you heard me?
Okay. What does PDM stand for?
Peso the Mafia.
Where did you get Purp from?
Man, I mean, it was like a childhood name for I ain't even gonna lie, like, my name really should be Smoke Purp. You feel me? it's really a long story that I don't want. It's like, cause it's too long, but your name should be Purp and I should be Smoke Purp. That's my name. Yeah,
that's how high you get.
Yeah, that's shit though. That's why my name was Purp though. That's why I named myself that back in the G, man. Man, the niggas I grew up with back then for real.
Okay. Are you working on any projects right now?
Definitely, man. Definitely. Shit called Untitled though. February 12th. Definitely got tuned in. You heard me?
Okay. Untitled. Where did you get that from?
I mean, it was like, I really, like the way I came up with that for real, it was like real shit. Like, I don't really know what the name is. So it's like, Untitled.
Just
you know what I mean? The way the cover gonna be set up, like you gonna see that too though. You feel me?
Okay. So this is a very special environment. Anyone that watches Talk to Me J7D, you understand that we pull up on you and your environment and you let us fill you out.
Yeah.
So who is this guy right here?
It's little bro, you heard me?
What's his name?
Cardo. I mean, family call him Lil Boo, but to everybody, Cardo.
Cardo.
Yeah.
What role does Cardo play in your music?
He bring the pain out of me, you heard me? Like, I think about him all the time, but when I'm sitting down writing and I think about him, yeah, he put me where I need to be.
What happened to Cardo?
He lost his life to the streets for real.
In Baltimore?
Yeah, he was tricked out of his life for real, but yeah, you know.
Okay. Are you speaking about Cardo in any project?
I mean, you know, I'ma yell his name every song, every show, you heard me, so it's always about Cardo, you heard me?
Good. I know Cardo is happy, guys, because he definitely do not let that. Every time I ever see you perform, we always heard about him. Like, it make you feel like he's there with you, and we don't even know. I never met him.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel to be a solo artist right now, since we know that you're coming from a group?
I mean, it just make me gotta grind harder for real. Like I say, it's still a group for real. We just doing our thing for real. Like, I mean, that shit don't change nothing for real. Like,
Right.
I mean, y'all might hear some more shit from us later down the line, but for right now, we gotta focus on our craft, make ourselves better for real. You feel me? As artists, and get shit really back in order for real. You heard me?
What's the biggest lesson that you learned about while being in a group? Like, what's the most important rule for groups? A couple of them.
You gotta like stay down with who you started that shit with. You heard me? No matter what come through, who come through, they only temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, temporarily there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Who you started with, who gonna be there at the end of that shit when shit go sour or when shit go all the way right. You feel me? Just stay loyal to yourself and who you fuck with. You feel me? Who you started that shit with. G shit.
And what is the lessons that you're learning now as a solo artist? What's the most important lesson that you learned while being solo? Not even solo, but just doing your own solo projects. What have you been learning now?
It's a lot of pressure, you heard me? G shit for real. Cause see, like I say, you mean, Peso the Mafia, dummy, I mean, really did majority of the work for real, you feel me? So it's a lot of pressure when you by yourself, cause you gotta really make a whole song, but you gotta make a song that motherfuckers gonna wanna hear. You can't just be in there and making songs, that shit don't count. You feel me? You gotta make some shit that people actually wanna hear, you feel me? So it's like, it's a lot of pressure, but if you built for it, that's what you wanna do, that's what you wanna do, you heard me?
So everyone knows that Purp is 1 out of 3 of the Peso the Mafia group, right? And you guys were known for Money Man.
Yeah.
Like, I watched you guys go from like pray on my knees to people like really like doubting Peso to it like doing a complete 360 when Money Man went high. You guys went all the way up.
We made him a believer because niggas ain't really fuck with. I mean, you know, to the city, it's like damn, like niggas rap, they rap too, everybody rap.
Right.
And we had to really make niggas a believer. Right. That's what we did.
So how was that experience going all the way to the top with Money Man? Everywhere you guys went, that song's being played.
Yeah, that shit. I really fuck with it because like I seen, like I done been a lot of places already out the strength from my cousin for real, Takeo Bang. You heard me? Like
shout out to Takeo Bang. Shout out to Tate.
Like, he showed us that real road life. You feel me? Mm-hmm. His first tour was our first tour.
I remember.
See what I'm saying? So it was like,
I remember he did a show here. What was that? At Soundstage.
And he brought us out for real.
Yep.
You feel me? And it was a lot of love, you heard me? And we wasn't even really known like that yet. Niggas just knew that we was running around with cuz for real, you feel me? But we performed. Definitely. Yeah.
Hold on, let's pause right there. Taco Bang, of course, is another artist here from Baltimore, and I have to shed light on that man because that man is a good guy. You know, like he's really a good guy. And Tate is one of those type of people who will bring you along with him just so you can experience what the industry is even like. Because even for me, I remember Tate brought us to the Pusha T show. And I'm like, oh my God, Pusha T. And then Shot Dizzy walked by. And then it was just so crazy for Tate to bring me and my cousin out with him just to see how he loved us. And we loved him. So Tate is definitely a good guy. Shout out to Tate Bang. I pray that one day we can get you on Talk to Me J70. But I definitely remember that of what you're talking about, Tate.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, that was our first show, so he really took us and showed us a lot. So when we was going out and, you know what I mean, business trips for our own shit, it was like,
we know this.
Yeah, that's what it is, you heard me.
So how did it make you feel by the city, like, supporting you? What was that support like? Like, not even really support, but just the attention that they were giving you and all the pictures and everybody knowing your verse and Shorty singing and everybody getting familiar with Peso. How was that attention? Was it new or was it?
It was new for real, yeah, because like, I mean, we had a little buzz before, but it wasn't nothing crazy like that. Yeah. So it was like, damn, but then, you know, we ain't even them type of niggas for real. So it's like, we gotta adapt to that type of shit. You feel me? So it was like, alright, I fuck with it, but then to a certain extent too.
Yeah, because now everybody in business.
Yeah, niggas, everybody wanna run down on that nigga. Then it's Baltimore, you don't really know how, I mean.
Yeah. Give me a little bit of your verse from Money Man.
I say, look, listen, I'm on a mission. Hey, got me some work, I'm a flip.
Let's
Take
go.
these trips, risking my life, nigga. Tell me, is you really with it? Hey, who is these niggas say they trying out me? Tell me why these niggas got a hate on the team. FNS 9, she gon' make a nigga scream, ran down, hit him up. Nigga sleep, goddamn. Feel like a nigga money man. Nah, I ain't asked for this shit. We dummy home, got us back on our shit. Taking them trips and get back to the strip. You heard me?
My dummy go head up. My dummy go head up. We can see like my dummy go head up. Let's go, Trey. Let's go, Seth. Let's go.
Real shit, though.
Anybody who knows PD and Purp, y'all always hear him say, nah, for real.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I mean,
where do you get that from? You just, anything. You can say the sky is blue. Nah, for real.
All us saying, though, it's like all us saying, though, but all us saying, yeah, that's our lingo for real. But it's like I really put that shit with the music for real. So when niggas know that that's what I say for real. But all us saying, though, you can't even help it. You know what I mean? It's something that we say, you shit though. What's up?
Oh God, nah, for real. Okay, Mr. Purp. Okay.
Yeah. Like I made that bitch an ad-lib, you heard me? We definitely always hit that shit. Every last one of the dummies,
So, everyone knows about your situation and Peso the Mafia situation. Yeah. So, of the chains being taken. Yeah. What can you say about that experience for you?
I mean, you know, when you really outside, shit happen, yo. You feel me? Like, a lot of niggas talk that shit, but they don't walk that shit. You feel me? Like, niggas know we outside for real. Like, shit happens for real. Like, that shit don't make you no bitch. It don't make you no less of a man, none of that. Because that shit, anybody can get caught slipping. You heard me? Like, niggas still here, we breathing. You heard me? We can make more music, get more material. Like, that shit ain't about nothing. You heard me? Ain't nobody dead, ain't nobody in jail. Fuck that shit. You heard me?
I think that's a very important statement in the city that we live in, that you guys didn't die. You know, like, I remember getting a call and finding out about it, and I'm like, please just tell me that he's alive, they're alive, like, all three alive. Like, you know, like, that was a scary moment for me. Like, that was scary for me as
that shit to the game, you heard me? You outside around a bunch of bum-ass niggas and you got something going on, expect it, you heard me? Right. Shit.
How does that... Would you trade it that day, or would you keep it?
I mean, it probably, if I could go back on it, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened how it happened. You see what I'm saying? But I wouldn't change it because at the end of the day, when it happened, we separated ourselves from a bunch of fake ass shit. So, you know what I mean? Just for that reason, just for that reason, like, fuck everybody fake, we cut them off, you heard me? Yeah. But if something like that wouldn't have never happened, we would still be around a bunch of fake ass shit. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, it's just you live and you learn, you heard me?
It seemed like that they highlighted the people that just wasn't supposed to be around.
Exactly, that niggas just was around because niggas had a name. That's what it means.
even for me, I remember looking at like some of the comments, and I'm like, yo, I remember you shaking his hand, you shaking his hand, you hugging him,
and not
you
just shaking his hand,
yeah,
like,
like,
dicky and like,
yeah, like that was a scary like thing to see. Like even from that aspect of it, just being,
right.
you know, like I've done meet and greets with Peso and saw other artists come and support you guys.
Definitely.
So I even did the release for Money Man at where I used to do the show at, and just to see how people interacted with you guys and did a complete 360. That's scary. That's scary. But you wouldn't trade that day.
No, not at all.
That's a real stand-up guy, y'all. That's real. Cause most people would say, nah, I would get that off my book.
No, cause at the end of the day, like I say, we'd still be around a whole bunch of fake ass shit if it didn't happen. Yeah.
Hurt.
We'd still be blind to shit. Yeah, you got motherfuckers in your corner like, boy, look, watch yourself. You feel me? But when there's so much good shit going,
Yeah.
you not paying nothing, no mind. Like if a nigga was listening to that one or two people on a nigga's shoulder, like, boy,
Yeah.
stop. Like for one, we don't like new niggas around us. Period.
Mhm.
You feel me? But then as though what we was doing, we like fuck it. We going, you know what I mean?
Take them along for the ride.
Yeah, we just gonna see how this go, and it turned out to be some fuck shit. You feel me? So if nigga just would've just listened a little bit, shit would've never happened. You heard the reaction, no nothing, just ain't no story one side. You heard me? None.
Okay. So what made you feel comfortable coming on my show? Talk to me,
I
J7.
mean, actually, you heard me, like, you did a lot for us. You heard me, like, for our schools, kids, and all that shit. Like, yeah, if we felt as though we wanted to get in there and use the person we need to highlight, that's how we did it. You heard me? So it was like, it's a favor for a favor.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what role did J7D even play in Peso? Like the school part?
Yeah, we definitely chopped it up with I mean, we love the kids.
Yeah.
You feel me? I went to know for it too, though. You feel me? When I was young, so like I'm really, I mean.
Let's shed light on that. I used to run Cashland, and after Scooter was murdered, a group of kids from Northwood came into Cashland, and they were telling me that they had just saw Scooter before he passed. So I'm like, okay, I gotta make it up to these kids because they were young kids. So I called Purp, and I'm like, look, we gotta do a meet and greet at this school. And at that time, I think Money Man was really getting hot, so I knew that they was gonna want some money. But I'm like, Purp, listen, we just gotta do it for the kids.
Right.
Purp said, okay, just make sure y'all feed us, and we good, we going.
Real shit.
So Purp came, Shorty came, Cashland Trey came, my cousin Trey K came, and it was like God kind of shifted the atmosphere a little bit. Like we walked in, and I'm like, okay, let me talk to these kids first. So I asked the kids, how many of you guys lost a parent or loved one? So many hands went up. So I let Purp share his story about losing his dad, and of course my cousin, she lost her dad, so she did that poem about her dad.
Right.
But just to see them on that level, I think my respect for you guys really grew because y'all really opened up.
Yeah.
You know, like it wasn't
Yeah,
just
yeah.
street stuff, like how people try to make it about you guys, but you guys really had hearts, and they had hearts for the kids for free. Like it wasn't no money involved with that, and y'all still came.
Cause at the end of the day, you heard me. Like I got kids.
Yeah.
If my kids want to listen to something, that's what they want. If that's what they want to do at the time, that's what they doing. You heard me.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever for the kids, we all for it, man. Whatever.
What's the biggest misconception of you? What do you wish that people knew really like the truth about you? What's the biggest
I'm a
misconception?
good guy, yeah. Like, everybody do fucked up shit, yeah. Everybody fucked up. Ain't nobody perfect, you hear me? I know I ain't perfect, and I don't judge neither. So
Yeah.
don't judge me, you hear me?
Yeah.
Cause you ain't too far from me where I'm at. Yeah, see, shit. Like, I'm a good guy. I just fuck up from time to time.
Yeah.
Ain't everybody do that, you hear me? G shit.
What advice would you give someone watching that loves your story and love Peso? What would you want to tell that young kid who just lost a parent or lost a friend or cousin
Man,
or brother?
just stay up and stay out the way. Like the streets don't love you. You feel me? Whatever you doing though, do it 100%. So if you is in the streets, I can't tell you what and what not to do. But hey, man, just be careful, man. You hear me? Do that. That's I don't know. Just be careful out here. You hear me? Nigga will get tricked out of his life trying to be something that nigga ain't. You hear me? G
Yeah.
shit. So just stay up. All the kids finish school, you know. And
Did you finish?
of course, I graduated high school. No GED, no high school diploma. You hear me?
I remember being we was at Northwood and Purp kept saying, I graduated high school diploma. I'm like, yo, duh, that's what you get when you graduate, boy. Like, stop saying that, but you really, you wear that.
Cause a nigga on top, boy, yeah, boy, to all that shit. And then they like, I got my GED, I'm gonna beat you with nah, boy, fuck is you talking about? You ain't got no room to talk, no shit to nobody. High school diploma. I mean, it don't mean shit, but it's just like,
you finish what
goal,
you started.
You feel me? Like, I mean, everybody gotta go through school. There's like no way around it unless you just don't want to be nothing in life. You see what I'm saying? Like, now what you do after that, that's on you, but make sure you finish school, man. Because it's like a better opportunity to do something with yourself. If you don't, you just like shitballing. Unless you just got a plan. Feel me? Not everybody that finished school is a shitball. I mean, that didn't finish school is a shitball.
Yeah.
You feel me? You just gotta have a plan. That's all.
Good.
For real.
So Untitled, give us a verse from Untitled so we can know what to look for February 12th.
I say, I was down bad nigga on my own. A lot of niggas change, won't pick up the phone. Everybody looking like I did something wrong. Take a walk in my shoes, probably wouldn't make it home. Only live one time, so I gotta be me. Long talk, move dummy, say I gotta do me. Try to change for the better, fell back to the streets, taking off another plug every time a nigga weak. In the mud, knee deep, gotta stand on my feet. We don't fuck around with fake, can't stand near me. Devil want a nigga back, everything on me. Switch up a nigga ways, won't fox on me. Nigga run me wrong way, little nigga, he don't walk right, nigga. Fake in his eyes, he don't talk right, nigga. Nine on me, gotta move right, nigga. Nigga play the red, you fuck a red like nigga. You heard me? That's from Mad At Me though. That's the last song on my tape, and that's one of the videos I'm gonna shoot.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Mr. Purp wanted us to see one of your pets.
Yeah, that's my little nigga, you heard me?
Go get your pet.
My nigga savage.
Now, I don't know if I'm gonna play with this pet. Now, normally on my show, y'all know I get on the bikes if they got bikes, but I don't know if I can do this one. Heavens. Whew, I got it. Whew, ooh, and he come out with his mouth open. Purp. Why you breathing so hard?
Cause he on his dumb shit.
What's his name?
Savage.
I don't even want to touch him because he just look like he bite.
Yeah, try to bite you up.
Hold on, Purp! On camera, you gonna be dead.
This my little nigga though, you heard me?
What does he do for you? Like, is he like a stress reliever or does he give you peace?
I just like watching him crush shit.
Oh my god! All right, hold on. Let me touch him.
Go ahead.
Oh my god! All right,
I got him.
How you got him, Purp? His whole mouth open.
I got him.
Oh my god! How old is he? Do you know?
He ain't all that old.
Oh, you really eat people.
He will.
Oh. All right, bye, Savage. Talk to me, J70. We gonna wrap that thing up with PDM Purp. Let me pause it.